This week's video is on how to say no. It starts with an N and it ends with an O. You go N-O. And then you put the two together. No. I say that to you because I have to do it all the time. I have to say no. Nobody can do everything. You can't. And it's super important that you don't do things you're not called to do. Because we go, oh, I want to go here and help this person, and I should go and speak there, and I haven't been to a prison in a month, and I'm not, whatever. I'll do this, I'll do that. And then you're overwhelmed, and you're freaked out, and you're tired, and you're frustrated, and the people that you care about and you are supposed to be investing your time and your money and your energy into, you don't have time for, you don't have money for, you don't have energy for, and that's robbing them of what you're supposed to be giving them. Listen, there's certain things you're called to and there's certain things you're not. And hearing the voice of truth that lives within you, if you belong to Jesus, the Holy Spirit lives in you. He's constantly talking. Super important that you tune into that. If you're not sure it's Him, you just have to say, Lord, is that you? Please show it to me again. Show it to me again. I don't care if you say it 14 times. He'll show you 14 times. Till you learn when that voice is speaking to you. And if it's God or if it's the world or if it's your past or, people or circumstances, you'll learn to decipher between all those things by asking God to make His voice more real to you. Anyway, and then when He tells you that's not something you need to be doing right now, Texas. Listen, I travel and speak in prisons, and I love it. And so when I haven't gone for a while, I'm like, man, I need to go back and speak at a prison. But the Lord told me, listen, if they don't call you, and if you're not getting an immediate response from them, don't go there. Not because they don't need to hear me, or I don't care about them, or I'm mad, or any of that kind of stuff. The Lord has called me to write my new book this year. The title of it is Stay Lit, Freedom That Lasts. And the Lord's called me to do that this year. I can't travel and speak and write a book. I mean, I've spoken 11 times this year. So I'm still speaking, but just not last year. I spoke 86 times. So, that demanded a lot more time and energy. What happens when you're writing, if you get out of the zone and you go dealing with other stuff, then when you come back, it's hard to get back in the flow and it takes you longer. I love writing, but it is taxing and mentally exhausting, and because no one's reading it and I'm not getting any reaction, it seems like a waste of time sometimes, or there's no fulfillment in it until it's all the way done. And it takes years to finish a book. So to sit here and write all day, every day is just too much. It's just exhausting. And so as soon as I feel tired of doing it, I want to go speak somewhere. I want to go hang out with friends. I want to go do something. But there's times when I have to say no. Because if I go to meet friends or I go to speak somewhere and I'm not supposed to be there and that's not what I'm supposed to be doing, it isn't accomplishing anything positive. So it's a waste. It's a waste. So saying no is not as hard as we make it out to be. In some instances, because it puts someone else in an inconvenient situation, it's difficult. It's like, oh man, I really want to help that person out. But listen, doing what you're not called to do doesn't accomplish God's purpose, and it exhausts you. You got to take care of you first. So say no. No, no, no. You can do it. Have a great week. It's important that we have a reason to wake up every day. It's amazing. I've experienced it, and so can you. Take your feelings to Him. He's good. You can do it. It'll make a difference.